Hello, everyone. 4 minutes late. Apologies. I'm just going to wipe my nose. Hang on. There you go. Nice to have your company. Of course, I shall wait for you all to come in. And I need to take Bluetooth off that to make sure my headphones are connected there. So I'll just jiggle myself around like I normally do. Hang on. What's that on the floor? Jiggle that around. Jiggle me around. Okay, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Evelyn, nice to see you. Dawn, good evening as usual. Nice to see you. Hope everyone's well today. Weather was a bit better, a little bit better. Andrea, nice to see you. Have you all been crafting? Let me know what you've been up to. I've just had my tea. I've just had a vegan burger, which was lovely. Julie, good evening to you. Hello, Julie. It's weird. It's not strange at all. Don't mean that. Choose your words right. I'm just going to turn the light on over there. I knew there was something wrong. Hang on. I'll keep talking to you. There you go. That's better. Right. I can see all your names, but I can also see your little pictures, but they're all really tiny, so I'll have to go back. I can't really see all of you. Katie, are you pedaling? You're pedaling. Good. Katie, if you don't know, always watches Facebook Live with friends and pedals, which is great. So she's on a weight loss program, or losing weight, getting fit. So that's what Katie does. So the longer we chat, the longer Katie pedals for, which is brilliant. Good evening, Tina. Hello, nice to see you. Julie, good to see you as well. What's everyone had for their tea? Have you had your tea yet? What is it? 6 minutes past 7 in the evening. Yeah, what's everybody had? I had a vegan burger. It was lovely, absolutely lovely, with vegan mayo, which is just divine. It's changed everything. Vegan mayo changed everything. Coleslaw, vegan coleslaw, changed everything. It's brilliant. Heather, nice to see you. How did my day start? Well, woke up, of course, went around the post office, posted some timestamp creations. So they're off in the post today. So anyone that ordered yesterday, hopefully you'll be getting yours in the next day or so. I've been drawing on my sunbed in Fuerteventura. Oh, Julie, you made me so jealous. And there's that rings in my eye, isn't it? Look, there. That looks a bit weird. A bit like Marilyn Manson. Yeah. Gosh, on holiday in Fuerteventura. Fuerteventura. It's very windy there, but nice. Very windy, but nice. I'm just trying to get that things out of my glasses. There you go. That's better. Probably sit back a little bit. Hello, Sue. Nice to see you. As birthdays, a nice steak and a meal and bottle of red wine. Who was that? Oh, happy birthday, Susan. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just eating corned beef hash. Not homemade, though. That's okay. That's okay. Right. So, yes, so I started my day, took Millie out for a walk. She was a bit naughty on the walk. She had a go at another dog. Oh, Jack Russell Terriers. But anyway, we're all okay. And then we went out, we left a camera on Millie, watching her. We were like, why can't we see her? Cheeky little devil. I'd only got onto the windowsill behind the camera, so we couldn't see her. I'm sure she's intelligent. Hello, Amanda. Nice to see you. So anyone watched the Facebook Live from yesterday? We tried to get lovely Lou Withers on, but we had a few technical difficulties. But we are going to rectify that. Right. Okay. So I've just been asked a question. Are you going to the NEC Birmingham in March? Well, funny you should say that. I thought I'd turn that off. Yes, I am. And this is something I wanted to tell you all tonight. So some good news coming. Hi, Janice, your eye was like that the other day, was it? Yeah, it's just there, isn't it? Look. I'll try and keep my head down or do that. Or I'll move the light later if it really bugs you. Or I'll take my glasses off. Diane is watching as well. Right, so back to the NEC. What have I got to tell you? So some good news. I've been trying to get this set up over the past week, and can I tell you? Yes, I think I will. Okay, so, oh, hi, Els. Nice to see you. Right, so the NEC, which is coming up at March, the craft show, super, super excited to say I will be there in a roving style reporter. So I should be coming along on 2 days. And I'll be doing some Facebook Lives and I'll be doing some recording and some interviews. So super, super excited about that to keep you guys informed with what's going on. Maybe you can't make it this year, so you'll be able to see those on my lives and you'll be able to see lots of recordings as well. So Facebook Live with Friends is going on the road to the craft show. So really excited about that. We'll see if we can get to talk to some of the people that we don't normally reach. Also, good news for you guys is that I'm going to get a discount code for you. So you'll be able to buy some tickets at discounted prices. How about that? So we're working on that. And as soon as the information is in, as soon as I've got all that sorted, and I'm now really conscious of my eye, as soon as I've got all that sorted, okay, I'll let you know. And then you can buy your tickets at a discounted price. And who knows, maybe we could meet up and we could do some chatting and talking. Joe Ward, just realised, what happened to dyeing your hair pink? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll try my best. Kay's watching as well. Lovely, lovely to see you. It's always nice to have a little chat, isn't it, at the start? Now, tonight we have got Devid Roodenburg on. And if you are watching Devid, I'm not sure whether you've come up in the chat yet. All you have to do is click on the icon at the bottom. It's like two people. And then I can get you into the live. Fran Porter's here. Evening, longer day due to the transport issues. Hopefully all okay. Emma Wood said fantastic news. Yeah, about the NEC, about the craft show. Yeah, I'm really super excited about that. It's something I wanted to do for a while and been chatting to and forth and back and forth with the guys that organise that, the ICHF. So that's really, really good news. So I'm going to be there. And I'm going to get some discount for you guys because why not? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Saving a little bit of money. But those of you that have always wanted to go to the show, if I can get you that discount, which I will, and I'll announce it hopefully this Thursday, but just keep watching me and also follow me as well on Janice Phillips Live. If you follow me, you will get news when that discount code is released to you. So you'll be able to buy your tickets for the NEC. So that's super excited. Right, he has sent that request. He is there. Let's go to approve. Let's send that invitation and hopefully everything on your screens in a few moments' time. Remember, you can always ask your questions. I'll keep looking out for your questions. I know sometimes I miss them, but we'll keep looking at. And there he is.
Hello
Hello,
there.
David. How are
I'm
you?
very well. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Is that a new haircut I see?
Yes. Um, I wanted it short, because
It
it
is,
is.
and it looks nice.
Thank you. Now, the thing is, I'm always freezing cold, and I'm wearing these hats. And with the longer hair, my hair is just a nightmare. It exploded when I took off the hat. So I thought, oh, let's do it really short. I did it last winter as well. People say it's winter. Why do you cut it so short? Just so I can
Wear
wear a hat.
a hat.
Simple as
I think that's
that.
brilliant. It's very, very good. How have you been anyway?
Very well, very well. Busy with the new release and everything, but yeah, it's been fun, and now it's getting back to creating, which is also fun. That's
Do you have the new release there with you by any
y-
chance?
yes. Well, I've got some samples here.
Yeah, let's
Um,
have a look.
well, actually, this is one that's going live tonight on the YouTube channel. I've just
Oh,
been playing
wow.
with crayons.
Oh, that's
Um,
no. Oh, I like that.
so this is some samples, and here's another one that I created.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love the colours in that.
And I just rediscovered, how do you call that? Crackle paste. I love
Yes.
that. So
Yeah.
that is really cool stuff as well. And here are some picture of my fur
Oh,
babies that I've put in
oh,
there.
oh, look.
This one is,
Oh, aren't they lovely? Oh, they're so beautiful.
yeah,
What are their
they're
names?
fun. Donna and Marley, I want to say. Donna has passed away
Oh,
a couple of years
oh,
ago, so she's not here anymore. But
yes.
Colin and Marley,
Colin and Marley.
yeah,
Oh,
look at
how
him.
lovely.
This was Colin as a puppy. Uh,
Oh,
Puppy
oh,
love. Yeah, it's great.
absolutely.
So yeah,
Yeah.
these are all samples from, and this is actually, I made this on the live at Elizabeth Craft Designs, covered the
Oh, that's
journal,
nice. Is that with a
decorated that.
stencil?
Yes, been
Yeah.
stenciling this one as well. Made
Oh,
that one.
lovely. Yeah, I
And this
like
was
that.
an olive green journal.
Yes.
So yeah, I've got loads of fun stuff in this release to play with. Here's another one. I love this rose stamp. Very
Oh, that is
vintage,
nice.
very
Yeah,
grungy.
I like
Here's
the
another
outside of it.
one.
It looks like lace. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that.
It is actually, it's a lace dye.
Oh, is
That is in
it? Oh,
one of
there you
the,
go.
yeah, it's in
Yeah.
one of the dyes. Here you see a bigger version of it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I like the colours. It's almost like a tea stain, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, I did that. What did I use here? Antique linen,
Ah, okay.
by Tim Holtz. I just thought since this is lace, I might as well use antique linen, and it
Yeah.
turned out pretty well. So yeah, that's a gorgeous color
Yeah,
for
that looks
that.
nice.
So
Very
it's a fun
nice.
release, and the design team has done amazing. I'm
Yes.
blown away by the things they've done.
Would
Crazy.
you say that's kind of your style, David? The kind of like vintage grungy?
Spot on. That
Yeah.
is actually my style. Vintage grunge is what I tend to do. I've challenged myself to be more bright this year.
Yes.
It's not easy to use bright colors for me, but we're getting
I
there.
know.
I did that actually. The video that's going live today that I just showed you. Where is it? Put it somewhere. Oh, here. Um, that is very bright for me. Uh, so
Still
yeah.
grungy though. Still
Still
grungy,
grungy.
which is good.
It'll always be grungy. It'll always be grungy. But yeah, vintage grunge is my style. It's in how I design the dies and stamps as well, and what I do with that. So yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
go.
I suppose really when you think about vintage as well, you could go, I mean, the 80s is now vintage when you
It
think
is.
about it,
Yeah.
which is just how many years ago was the 80s? What, 50 years ago?
Oh,
No,
you make me
no,
feel no,
no,
40.
no, 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 40 years ago. Oh
Yeah,
my
because I was
days,
born in
40. Were
1972,
you?
and I'm 50. Sorry, I'm 50,
Yeah.
turning 53 this year. So yeah,
But what I was thinking is if the 80s are kind of vintage now, they were bright colours.
will make me antique.
David, let's talk about you and let's talk about your crafting journey. When did you start to craft? Has it always been something that you've been involved with?
Not really. I've been sort of creative. I've done some acrylic paint pouring and stuff like that, but nothing fancy, nothing really uh, um, big. And I've always been active in corporate life. I've been actually leading Tupperware Netherlands, and when I had to close the business here, that was obviously quite hard to do, and it was very stressful. So
Yeah,
what I did when that was done, I just said to Daniel, I said, I need to get out of my head and do something with my hands because yeah, I just needed to wind
yeah,
down from all the stress. And that's when I went onto YouTube, and you know that rabbit hole of YouTube, it brings you down. And then I actually saw one lady using a die cutting machine, and I've never saw that before.
okay,
Uh, and I was, what's that? That looks interesting. And I have a Cricut, but I never use it for paper cutting because I don't like the way it cuts. Its sharp
yeah,
edges. I never liked that. And I loved what I saw with the die because you get the nice rounded
yes,
edge on the paper.
yes.
So I thought that's nice. So I bought a die cutting machine. And that was in September 2021.
Wow. Which one did you
Um,
go for?
uh, the Big Shot. Yeah,
Okay.
the Big Shot fold away. Out. That was new back then, and I thought, oh, let's do that. It doesn't take much space. Now, if you look around, this is my whole room now. But then I just had one table.
Well, someone was actually saying just how organized your craft room looks.
Well, this is just the part you're allowed to see. I won't tilt the camera down.
If you could see what's at my feet now, I'm exactly the same. I've got boxes and plates and watercolor paints and all sorts at my feet. So
I
yeah,
just keep
yeah, no,
my craft room. The part that's in frame because I'm in my studio
yes.
now. Um, so the part that I'm showing you guys is sorry, I'm trying to get rid of a chat that's in my go away. Sorry, technical
It's
issue
okay.
here.
That's all right.
But yeah, you back then I didn't have a real craft room. I was just playing on a table, etc. So I got started with that, and then I was making cards. And Daniel said, "You know what? Because I was just being at home. I didn't have a job anymore, and I had some time because they gave me a good farewell package. But I was driving him crazy, I believe. So he said, "Why don't you film it? Why don't you start a YouTube channel and just film what you do and you're doing it anyway, might as well
Yeah.
try it." And I said, "Well, okay, let's try that." So I started my YouTube channel. And then it went quite quickly because that was in September. Then in October, I was approached by Esther Klas, who is the designer for the Planner Essentials collection at Elizabeth Craft Designs, if I wanted to join her design team. And I was like, one, what is a design team? And two, what are planners? I didn't have a clue. So she explained to me, and I started in the design team. That was in January of 2022. And then exactly 1 year later, Els, we all know and love her, approached me and
She's
asked,
watching tonight,
I
Devid.
know
She's
I need to be
watching tonight.
careful what I say. Mom's watching.
Oh,
No, just kidding. But then exactly 1 year after that, Els asked me if I wanted to have my own collection. And I started laughing. I said, this was during a creative retreat we had here in the Netherlands. And I started
yes.
laughing. I said, no way, I'm not going to do that. I've just started. I'm a baby in the business. No way. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, she called me again. And the current designer of the Art Journal Specials, she's retired from it. And she said, this is your chance. And I said, well, you know what? Let's do it. So in
Wow.
2022, I started designing. In 2023. My first release came out in February. So that's actually now just 2 years ago.
Wow. I bet that was really exciting.
It was.
Nerve-wracking, exciting,
You
almost
know the
like,
feeling. Congratulations, by the way, on
oh,
your
thank you.
release.
Thank
I've
you.
seen it.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
gorgeous.
oh, thank you. But yeah, it
Yeah.
must have been nerve-wracking because for yourself, but also for the fact that you're doing something with Els as well. And we all like to please the teacher, as it were. We all want to make sure that what we do is liked by them and then liked by everyone else. But I'm sure, and I know it went down a storm and everybody loved it.
It really was. I worked really closely with Els in that time because it was my first time ever designing something. And I had the ideas in my head, but tried to get that into a computer.
Yeah.
And I still remember because it was an emotional roller coaster at that time because my mom passed away as
Oh,
well
I'm
in
sorry.
the same month. So we went away on holiday just to uh, wind down from that. And just before the holiday, I threw my laptop out of the window. Literally, I was ready to
Did you?
throw it.
Oh my gosh.
And so I said, I need to do something. And then during my holiday, I did a course on how to work with Adobe Illustrator.
Okay.
And yeah, so, and then it was like, that's how it works. So yeah, I still tend to try to throw things out of the window, but I don't actually do it anymore now.
So
So
don't threaten, but don't throw them out the window.
yeah,
But it just, I guess it comes from frustration. And I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes when I'll sit down at a new program, for example, I've just got Restream. And instead of reading instructions, I can't do that. I just have to jump straight in. And I don't know whether it's the fact that I'm impatient or I just want to roll my sleeves up and I just want to get in there. I don't want to read the instructions. Are you the same?
exactly the same. I'm very impatient. I don't read instructions. I tell Daniel to read
Yes.
instructions. I don't do it. No, I don't read instructions, and I've for the technical bits, I'm lucky to have Daniel,
Yes. Do you know Elsa's
because
just said that? She said you've got Daniel for your technical computer.
exactly, yeah, because he's done the whole setup, and as long as it works, I'm fine with it. I can find my way until something doesn't work.
I think Daniel might be watching,
He is, I think.
actually.
He's
He
sitting
is.
downstairs.
There he
Yeah,
is. He's watching. So
yeah.
if you agree with that, Daniel, that's right. For people at home that don't know who Daniel is, let's just explain that. People might be thinking, well, who is
Daniel's my
Daniel?
husband.
Hmm. And you've
We've
just celebrated an anniversary?
Yes, the 19th of January, we were married for 24 years.
24
Yeah,
years. Wow.
together for
Congratulations.
26. Thank you. Yeah, that's like forever.
Oh,
But yeah,
I
still
saw.
loving it, still going
Oh, I saw
strong.
the picture of you. I think you posted a picture of your wedding day. You've not changed at all,
Well,
apart from the hair being a bit shorter.
hair being a bit shorter, lost a few pounds. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's and you get older, you get some wrinkles, but hey, I don't care. The wrinkles, each one tells a story, I always say.
I always say, why change a lifetime of laughter? Because that's where the wrinkles
Exactly.
come from. Why
Yeah,
change a lifetime of laughter?
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
fantastic. And lots of people are saying, how inspirational you are and your story. And someone was saying, what would you recommend for somebody that's not crafting at the moment that would like to get into crafting, maybe for some of the same reasons as yourself, to relax, to get their head out of things, maybe life's just getting a little bit too much. I know everybody's different, but what would you recommend? What would you say if somebody came to you and said, right, I don't know what to do, where do I start?
Well, if you don't mind, I will point that a bit towards art journaling because I think that's where art journaling comes in as well.
Yeah.
Art journaling for me is just get out of your hand and just create. And because it's for yourself, you create for yourself. You don't make a card for someone.
Hmm.
The pressure is not that high. I think when we make a card for someone, we want to make it absolutely perfect, and we get so judgmental of ourselves, and we are such perfectionists that blocks us. So that's where art journaling, you do that for you. It's
Yes.
relaxation for you. It's you do it for yourself. And so I think that's a great way to get into paper crafting, to build your
Hmm.
confidence, to get to know the mediums. And I'm into mixed media. Not a lot of people are. And one of my missions is as well, and this is what I also do some workshops in sometimes in the UK, sometimes in the
Yes.
Netherlands. That's what I always say. Don't be scared of mixed media. What is mixed media? It's literally that, different mediums. And that
Hmm.
could just, do you use embossing powders? And then they say, yes, well, you're already doing mixed media. Don't be
Yes.
scared of the. If we look in online, you see these mixed media artists. I get intimidated by that because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Just play, just create, just experiment. And if you go wrong, in the end of the day, it's just paper. It's just
That's it.
paper.
There's always white gesso. Just paint over it.
Exactly.
And if you do it with a dry brush, it looks really cool.
Exactly. That's what I said yesterday when I was doing the live for Elizabeth Craft Designs, when I was decorating these journals, because people are afraid to paint on their
Mm.
journals, etc. And I just say, if you don't like it, paint over it.
Yeah.
Just put
It's
a layer of
you,
gesso over it and start over.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. And the same, if you don't like the for instance, if I wouldn't have liked this project, I would have thrown it away and start
Yeah.
over. It's just a piece of paper.
Do you know?
That's, you're not
Do you know?
throwing your life away.
What I do, yeah, exactly. What I do sometimes, if I've done a project or I've done something that I'm not keen on, I cut it up. I cut it up and
Hmm.
then I rearrange it, or I'll use part of it on a different project. So that's always an option as well. We've got Christine on from Georgia in the
Ah,
United States. She said she's always been a fan of yours right from the very start.
thank you, Christine. That's so nice. Thank you.
Oh, do you have a large fan base that get in touch with you on a daily basis
It's
or a weekly
growing.
basis?
It's
Yes.
growing every day. My YouTube channel just reached 5,400 subscribers,
Wow.
which is, I think is,
Congratulations.
I'm very proud of that. Thank you. So that's constantly growing and growing and growing. And on Facebook, more and more friends are joining. So yeah, I'm constantly gathering more followers and more friends. As they're my crafty friends,
Oh,
and I love seeing what they make. And also, we have the Facebook group that goes with the Art Journal specials, and I just love to see what people make with your creations. And you will start to see that with your stamps, that you're
yes,
amazed by
yes,
what people do with what started here, or what started in your case with a picture that you had in your
yes.
mind,
Yeah,
turned into a stamp or something, and what people create with it. It's just that's the biggest thrill to see
it is
that.
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just on Pinterest at the moment, and we've got lots of ideas from you on here. But there are three pictures of tattoos on arms. Do you have a tattoo? Is it you?
No, no. I
Oh,
think that might be. No,
no.
that's not me. I don't know what that's there.
But you've got lots of your designs and makes on here, which are
Absolutely. Yeah,
just
that's
fabulous.
mainly from the time that I was in the Art Journal Specials, not the Planner Essentials design team. There's a lot
Yeah.
of that there.
Wow. Look at
Um,
that.
and I must say I'm really bad at social media is not my strong side
Yes.
because Pinterest and me are not friends, and so is Instagram and me are not friends. Facebook,
Okay.
I'm okay with,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's not because you've fallen out with them, it's just because you don't use them as much as
Uh,
perhaps you'd like
I
to.
just don't
Yeah.
understand that algorithm. I don't know the whole hashtag thingy. So yeah, I'm doing it on Instagram, but I think I might need to do a course like I did with
Yeah.
Adobe. Then
You
I
take
might
your
get it.
time. You listen. You're doing something right with 5,000 followers on your YouTube. So when you're not doing your crafting, because you know it's part of your daily work and relaxation, but when you're not doing your crafting, what do you like to do?
Walking with the dogs, just being outside, being out with friends, just hanging out with friends in the weekend and with family. I'm not really, I don't work out or something. I'm not, that's not for me, that's not a thrill. It's not giving me anything.
Yeah.
Um, Figure-wise, I don't need it. I'm lucky. So, but yeah, just going out with the dogs, just having fun and hang out with friends. I think life's too short not to do that. And
Yeah.
I've always had the motto, um, I have to translate it to English now,
Yes.
um, because for the people that didn't understand that yet, I'm Dutch. So, um, um, how do you say that? You work to live. You don't live to work.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I've done
That's
that
good.
in the past. I've
Mm,
only worked 80, 90 hours a week. And it's a thrill not to do that anymore. And
yes.
that's a conscious
Yeah.
choice not to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's fabulous. Where do you like to holiday when you go away?
My number one country is Egypt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the first time I've ever been to Egypt, it's a long time ago. I think it was 2003. And the minute I set foot in that country, something happened. I fell in love, and so we've seen a lot of the country. We know people personally there. We've been there like nearly 20 times, I think,
Gosh.
over the years. But yeah, we are more of a sunny destination
Hmm.
holiday people. Like especially we work hard the whole year. Daniel has his own
Yes.
company, so he works hard the whole year. So we want to relax and just do nothing fairly. And if we want to do something, there's an opportunity to do something. But like in March, we're going to Gran Canaria.
Oh,
Um,
lovely. Gran
yeah.
Canaries. Have you been
So,
there before?
oh yeah, yeah. That's also one of our favorite countries.
Yeah, it's really
And the other
nice.
favorite one is Mauritius.
Oh,
We've got friends
I've never
there.
been. How
Oh,
lovely.
gorgeous. Yeah, we were lucky to have friends there. And that
Yes.
friend was a managing director of a hotel. So we got a good deal.
As if you could have a friend. You just need to get
Exactly.
a pilot as a friend now, and you'll be well away. Do you
Yeah, then it
do
would be, yeah.
you do you take like your journaling with you when you go on your holiday? Do you have a journal in your bag just in case
No,
you have that desire? Do you
no.
leave it behind?
Because I don't really journal, so I
Hmm.
don't write. I use my journal for two things. One is a bit of memory keeping. So I've just started one here that I'm
Oh,
going to
nice,
finish up, make to put pictures in. These are sleeves we've got for pictures, etc. So I'm going to
nice.
finish this one off for as memory keeping. And then, yeah, it's literally that what it is, art journaling. So I just express my thoughts and emotions through creating. And what I do take with me on holiday is coloring stuff. So I take
Oh,
there and
yep,
cut it out, fussy cut it out, or have it ready to die cut out when I get back. So that's what I do bring. But I don't bring full projects because then I need to bring gesso, I need to bring
yeah.
pastes, I need to bring my
Try getting
crayons.
them on
No,
the
that's
plane.
yeah, exactly. That's not going to work. So yeah, yeah, that's not what
And
I'm going to do.
you're clearly very talented at craft, and designing and making and
Thank you.
creating. But do you have any other secret hidden talents? Do you play any musical instruments? Is there anything that is your party trick?
Actually, I am a trained singer. So
Are you?
that's what I studied. Um,
Wow.
yeah,
What kind of
yeah.
singing? What kind of
Uh,
singing?
um, Light music, so that means jazz musical.
Nice.
And I've done some musicals in musical theater in the past,
Are
a
you?
long time ago,
Yeah.
and I've done some big band sort of music. I've had a big band, not a big band, a big band, big in numbers,
Yes.
that we performed with backing vocals, etc. So that was really fun. It was a
Wow.
different era, different time,
Yeah.
and then the corporate life came, and I just thought, well, that is. another challenge, and I like to be challenged.
Yes.
And that's what I love about what I do now, because it's challenging me every single time. Because coming up with 4 releases in a year,
Mm,
it's fun, but it's also challenging you to think out of the box, to come up with something new, to yeah, make something different. And so that's what I love about what I do now.
yes.
It's one side the challenge of coming up with new ideas,
Yes.
um, and then on the other end, like now, it's so different what I do constantly, because I'm last week I was designing a new collection that will come out in July. July.
July.
I was making the packaging for a release that's coming out in April. And
Okay.
this release just came out, and I had to promote that and work with that. So it's constantly shifting gears in your head, like,
Yeah.
okay, what can I say? Oh, this, oh no, that I can't use that yet. Oh no, this is, and then but it's fun, and that's what I love about this job that I'm doing now. And then you have the workshops and
Yes. Yeah.
the
Are you
demos
doing
in
some more
stores.
workshops in the UK? I know you've done them in the UK.
I've done them in the UK. At the moment, I don't have any scheduled,
Hmm.
because we were at Elizabeth Craft Designs. We're growing, and we need to become, this is saying to myself, become more mature in how we work, and that's why we started to work ahead more. Like now, I'm just starting designing a Christmas for next year already. That's coming out in September.
Wow.
So we're really working ahead, and yeah, there's some when you make that change of working ahead more, you have sort of have to make a sprint, because you have to catch up to
Yes.
make the time frames in between
Yeah.
shorter. Once that's all done, then are back to a normal schedule. So that's why I did not plan any workshops at the moment. I'm like, okay, I need to focus on my design work
Yes.
and the other stuff that I'm doing, because doing workshops the way I want to do them is a lot of work, preparing them, doing all the die
Yeah.
cutting, developing it. So I just need to focus on yeah, prioritize on what's
Yes.
urgent more than what I like to do, because I love doing workshops. I love teaching. I love
Yes.
inspiring people.
Yeah.
But
Four
yeah, it's
collections a year though, it's a lot. I mean, that's like one every season.
yeah.
How difficult is it to get your head into designing something for Christmas? Would you always design that when the weather's cold around you? I mean, if you lived in Australia, it'd be when the weather's warm. But to suit, to give you that feel of Christmas still a little bit whilst it's still cold, or would you be designing Christmas in the middle of summer?
I don't think I would care,
Yeah.
because I just love Christmas. So getting into the Christmas spirit is not hard for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Um, it's more that we just I have ideas, and I pitch them off of Els and of Josette, who's the daughter of Els, and Liz, our marketing manager, and we just sit together and we bench off each other, and then I make a lot of notes, and I go from there, and just that starts the creativity flowing, and just start designing, and yeah, then sending things, pictures back and forth, and get ideas from each other, which is really fun. We work as a team, and
Yeah.
I love that.
That's brilliant.
And
And when you are designing and working, David, and you're in your studio, can you often sometimes like lose track of time? And Daniel will be like, "Come on, your dinner's ready," or do you like, "I need it another 5 minutes. Just give me another 10 minutes." Do you get into that kind of
well,
time void?
I'm lucky because this is my studio. This is where I create, where I film my YouTube videos and make packaging samples, etc. And then I've got an office downstairs where I do actually do the design work. I used to do that in the same room, but that didn't work, because then
Yeah.
I was sitting there designing, and I looked to the side and I saw all this craft stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to craft, I want to craft. So that didn't really work. So I didn't get any work done. So now I've got a separate office. But yes, it does happen many occasions
Yes.
that Daniel says, we gotta have dinner, or we gotta go to bed. Because that's we have, obviously I work together with the US, and they
Yes.
are 8 hours ahead of us,
Yes.
behind us. So
Yeah.
in the evening, I am in touch with Els, and I get new ideas, and then it might happen that I'm behind my computer at 1 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
still designing.
Bless you.
But yeah, it's fun. I'm not complaining at all, because I love
No.
it, and it's fun, and yeah, the
What
different things I'm doing.
what's your favorite? I'll say three rather than one, but what's your three favorite craft tools that if you were to, I don't know, go on a journey, you're only allowed to take three with you? What
Only
would I know?
three.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
What I would, well, inks.
Yep.
I can do. Inks, right? That's a group. Okay,
That's
inks
good.
then. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
I would bring my inks. I would bring my heat tool.
Yep. Got one of those down
Um,
here somewhere.
and I think my embossing powders.
Oh.
Because with that group, you can
Hmm.
create
Yeah,
everything fairly.
you can. Very good. Good answer. Good answer. Um, have you watched any really cool films recently, Debbie? Because I always like to have some kind of recommendation for movies to watch.
You're asking the wrong person because yes, I've seen a lot, but I can't remember any names. We have Netflix and we watch like in a weekend we can binge watch like 3, 4 films in a row.
Oh, I'm glad you're a
No,
binge watcher. I'm a binge watcher too. And me
yeah,
and Jane
series
are.
is horrible as well. We can
Yes.
binge watch a series in a weekend. The
Yeah.
whole at the moment we're binging night something with night. It's
Night
on Netflix. Night
watch.
Watch, I
I'll have
think
a
it's.
look. I'll have a
It's a
look.
cool one.
Yeah.
It's about a secret service kind of thingy. I always like
Ah,
those kind of things.
ah.
The Night Watch, I think it's called.
Yes, I think I've heard of that. I'll
Yeah.
have to give that. I'll have to give that a look. What did we just watch again? Was it not the Marigold Hotel? See, I'm terrible. I'll watch things and I'll just forget the
We're the
names as soon as
same.
well. I'm like, what was that program we watched? I'll ask Jane. Jane, what was the program we've just watched? Not Lookout, the other one with the hotel in Italy, Sorrento. Jane can't remember either. What is it? You know, where they're at the hotel and the lady and over the without giving the plot away. When they're in Italy.
I
I think
think I
it's
saw that one as well.
the White Lotus. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
Thank
White
you.
Lotus. We saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, chick, we did that.
The new one's coming out
Oh, is
in
it?
a couple of months. Yeah, and it's going to be filmed in Thailand, so that'll be good.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
the
Yeah, there's
White
this
Lotus.
one in Italy. There was another one. There were two
Hawaii.
seasons already.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
One
So
in
we watched them
Hawaii.
both.
Yeah, I love that. That was very good. So we've just
And we,
watched
we
the other
just
one again.
finished the one that's filmed in Els, help me out. You watched it as well.
Oh, do you know what, David?
Um,
You can tell we were born near the 80s. I
you
can't remember anything.
know,
Oh, that
I've got
program
an
that was.
excuse, Janice. I've got an excuse. I had a car accident in April,
Oh
and I had a
no,
severe concussion after that. So my memory's gone down the drain.
has
Um,
it?
yeah,
Mine's
it's
just bad
complete.
because I'm old.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm glad I've got an excuse now.
Yeah. Well, I
But I
had them
can't
all.
remember. That's Virgin River. Virgin River. That's the one we just.
Virgin
Yeah,
River. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that being
there are
advertised.
many seasons
Yeah,
of that
yeah,
one.
there are. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the one. We finished that one, and now we're starting with the Night Agents.
What
Night
what
Agent. Oh,
what Night Watcher is it? What
yeah.
kind of genre do you like? Do you like um sort of the crime thriller or things that are a little bit left
I
field?
like the crime thrillers, like Secret Servicey kind of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
That's what I like. But also like the White Lotus. Love that kind of
Yeah, that was
thing.
great.
Um, I'm not really into. We started Hupplepup Creek.
Oh, Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
Nah, that's not my thing. Each to his own.
Yeah,
But no,
I
that's
couldn't
not
get
my
into
kind of
that.
humor.
I couldn't get into it. I saw some of it, but I couldn't quite get into it, so I never finished it.
Well, we
I
did
have
one
that.
season,
Yeah,
and then I was like, oh, maybe season two is getting
yeah,
somewhere. And then after
maybe.
3 episodes, I said, no,
Yeah,
stop
and
it.
then you think I'm never going to get that time back. Um, I'll give you one here. Have you seen Ozark?
No,
You must watch Ozark.
have I? I think I've. What's it about?
They go. It's
The
his
guy who
name is Marty and his
starts a
family.
casino. Yeah, seen it.
Yeah, that's it. Have
Yeah,
you? Yeah, that was really
done and
good.
dusted.
Yeah,
Finished it.
I just watched that. How about Bloodline? Bloodlines is good.
Ah, Daniel, if you're still watching, noted. Bloodline.
Bloodlines. That's something a little bit different, and it's good, and it's based in Florida, or is it Miami? I think it's Florida, somewhere
Somewhere in the
down there.
US.
Yeah, somewhere down there. But that's really good, and it takes a twist. You think you're going down this path, and then all of a sudden it'll twist, and it'll be like I didn't
I
see that
forgot it
coming.
already.
It's
Bear
very
with
good.
me.
Bloodlines.
Bloodlines.
Yes.
I need a pen and I need
If
a piece
anyone
of
else has
paper.
any recommendations out there, please give them to us.
I've
White Lily
written it
in
down.
some, yeah. So Bloodlines is really good. You've seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you like that?
Mm,
Sort of.
not
Sort of.
loved it.
No.
Yeah.
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 Um, but I think you'll like Bloodlines. That's very good.
Oh, written
It's
it down.
great though, isn't it? But yeah, I love binge watching. I'm exactly the same.
Well, Daniel is a bit of a, I wouldn't say freak because that's not a possible, but he is in a way because we've got Netflix, we've got Disney Plus, we've got all these streaming, every single one that's available, we've got it. You name it,
Yeah.
we've got it.
Yeah.
Um,
I get that
so
though. I get that.
yeah,
I get that.
I'm like, oh, just stick to Netflix and I'm fine. But then again,
Someone's
because
asking.
I'm away quite
Mhm.
often or I'm upstairs quite often, he watches all the other ones, so
Yes.
that's fine.
Yeah. Um, Someone was asking who's in Bloodline. I don't. I'm terrible with names. I don't know who's in it, but it's good. It's good. It's based in America. It's a bit dark, but it's not dark. It's good. It's good. But I can
Oh,
never
I'll have a
remember.
look.
I never remember people's names at all. But that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. But it's interesting to hear that you're a binge watcher as well, because so am I. So am I.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
something I really do in our free time. Binge
yes.
watch.
Yeah. Oh, so Fran has mentioned Yellow
Hmm.
Jackets. I started watching that. Yellow Jackets. That's supposed to be very, very popular as well.
Ah, Grace and Frankie.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep. Yep.
seen it all.
Yellow Jackets. Yep. So that's very good. When are you back in the UK then, Devid? Are
Well,
you
nothing
coming over for
planned at
any
the
craft
moment because yeah,
shows? No?
creating craft is not there anymore. So yeah, at the moment I don't have anything planned, but you never know how things go.
Yes.
And that's yeah, I would love to come back. I love the UK. I've worked there before
Yeah.
in my career in Milton Keynes. Not that I like Milton Keynes that much, but I've been
Yes.
in the UK quite a lot, and in the surroundings of London and Surrey, and yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, hopefully you'll come back soon.
I was just realizing again, we've only done one show together, but it feels like we've known each other
I know.
for a lot
Yeah.
longer.
Do you know what? I was thinking the same. Absolutely. We did one show, but I feel like I've known you for, well, forever. It's funny
Funny,
that,
isn't
isn't
it?
it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it really is. Sometimes you just get a vibe from people like that, don't
exactly.
you? You just
Yeah.
you just kind of get on. You're a very likable gentleman.
Well, likable lady, likewise.
Thank you very
No,
much.
we hit it off. We had
Yeah,
fun during the show, and
yeah, we did.
yeah,
We did.
so
We
that
did.
was
Elle
and
says we will show up somewhere again. Well, I hope
oh,
you do, Els.
definitely,
I hope
yeah.
you do. Even if you just come round to my house, you're all
Oh,
welcome.
thank you. Well, might keep you up to that
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
as I said, I love the UK, and we've been discussing about doing something like a driving tour through the UK,
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
just to see the beautiful sights, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's also still on the list because I think the UK is
So,
beautiful. The roads are horrible though,
yeah,
but
the roads are horrible. You're right. You're right.
driving back
The tra-
from the when I did the show and then afterwards I did the workshops in the UK, when I was driving back, it was absolutely pouring with rain and it was a nightmare. And then my sat nav took me through these little side roads and it was a
oh,
small oh,
yeah,
but I
it's
made it to the boat. It was
that's the main thing. That's the main thing. David, what have you got planned for the next few days?
well, what I've got planned is tomorrow I'm doing a live for Creative Scrapbooker magazine, which is a Canadian company. So I'm doing that and I'm um starting to design a new collection, and I'm just yeah trying to get ahead a bit in recording videos for my YouTube channel, which is a goal that I have every month, but never works. But hey, again, I'm starting that. So my goal is to film a couple of videos tomorrow, and then the next day to edit them, and then upload them, and then I'm sort of create a buffer for that because when I'm on holiday, I want that to continue as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's
Oh, that's good then.
uh,
That's
yeah.
good.
So nothing
Um,
serious, nothing. But yeah, and then oh yeah, and I've got a demo in a store on Saturday, so I need to prepare
oh,
that, which is
fabulous.
always fun. In a
Yeah.
craft
Oh,
store here in
that's
the Netherlands,
fabulous.
doing a demo there, and then we are preparing for a big show coming up in the Netherlands at the end of March. So
Fabulous.
working with Els on that, that's going to be fun. You'll see us live there, but
Yes.
that's in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
not in the
Uh,
UK. Els will
Whereabouts
be
in the
there as well.
Netherlands?
That's in
Whereabouts?
Nijkerk.
Okay.
It's called Art Specially.
Okay.
It's quite a big fair, and we are there as Elizabeth Craft Design. So Els will be there I will be there. I don't know who else from the team will be there, but yeah, we'll be there as a company, so that will be fun
Excellent.
as well.
Yeah, it certainly will. Well, good luck with your future releases and good luck
Thank
with
you.
your YouTube. It's been an absolute delight, David, to talk to you tonight. It always is. You're absolutely
Likewise.
fantastic. People can find you on Facebook. They can find you on YouTube as well. So that's fantastic. And
Yes,
hopefully we'll see you here.
YouTube is just my name,
Yep.
David, as you spell it here, so
Yep.
nothing complicated.
Fabulous. Will you enjoy the rest of your evening?
Thank you.
And oh, Elsa, she's busy with her Banff retreats.
Yeah, that's coming up as well, but that's
Yeah.
October next year. That's going to be fun as well. I'll be there
Oh, I envy
teaching.
you.
Oh, that's
Banff, how lovely.
gorgeous there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Well, thank you very much, David. I'll let you go now.
Thank you
And thank you,
for having
and
me.
enjoy your binge watching tonight, whatever it is.
Will do.
All right,
Thank you.
David. See you
Bye.
later. Bye. Bye. So if I just got there, we'll change the viewer. There you go. Fabulous. David, isn't he interesting? He really is. What an absolutely lovely guy. And what a nice insight to him as well, isn't it? It's really nice to get to know people. And that's what these Facebook Lives are all about. It's all about getting to know the people in the crafting industry, perhaps getting to know them a little bit better than you do already. So that's what this is all about. And it's been absolutely fantastic. So just to recap again, on Thursday, we've got the Cool Cats in the building. So we've got Kay and we've got Maggie because they've got something to tell you as well. And that's what these Facebook Lives are like. I'm trying to get them to certain days, but because there's a lot going on and people get in touch and they've got something to say and they want to get it out there, who am I to say no? So on Thursday, we've got Kate and we've got Maggie. So that'll be interesting as well. We've got you guys to come on and view. Please follow me on my Facebook, Janice Phillips Live. If you can, follow me on YouTube as well, because exciting things are happening. So I need to get some more viewers on YouTube. And that is Janice Phillips Live as well on YouTube. So go over to that and follow it if you can. I really, really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it if you follow me on Janice Phillips Live as well. Just go and click on follow. That would be fabulous. Also, if you want to go and check out my stamps, please do so. It's Timestamp Creations. So that's www.timestampcreations. Hang on a sec. I was doing some more stamping today. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I did this little one with the birds in the background, sort of creating a mounting. So I'm going to be working on that later. But go and have a look at my stamps. They're there for you. Timestampcreations.com. David said thanks for having you. It was an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. So I do believe I did see somewhere a moment ago that Lou Sims is on at 8 o'clock. Is Lou Sims still in the chat? Probably not. She's getting ready for her own live. Here we go. 3 hours ago. I'll be back at 8 o'clock tonight. So Leonie must be coming back at 8 o'clock tonight, which is fabulous. So you can go and watch Leonie on her Facebook. I'm sure she said she had Lou Sims on. But anyway, that's what's happening at 8 o'clock. So you've got 8 minutes. Go and have your comfort break. Go and grab a cup of tea or whatever it is you like and head over to Leonie and watch her. So I will bid you all good night and I'll see you on Thursday. Remember, we've got some exciting news about the crafting show in March. We've got a discount code coming. So if you're not bought your ticket yet, we've got some discounts for you, which is great because we want to get as many people there because, you know, we've got to make crafting great again. It is great. We don't need to make it great again. It is great. So I'll see you guys on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Thank you. And thanks to Devid.